And welcome back. And we're here in Sharon's Kitchen for another in the segment, Grace and You. Good morning and welcome back.
Good morning, William. One more time.
Yeah.
We're cooking up
yet
again.
another special something you're cooking up.
That's right. Well, cooking, that's the beauty about it. That's the enjoyment about it, experimenting.
All right. And what we're going to be cooking or
Today,
experimenting with today?
we're going to be using corned beef.
Okay.
And this is I'm using the low salt one here.
Okay.
But there's all the other kinds that you could, the one with more salt in there that you could use. But what I'm going to be doing is a creamy corned beef sauce.
All right. And that will be served with?
Over pasta.
All right.
Okay?
Well,
so let's get it going. So this is one more recipe that to let people know that they could use how they could use their canned stuff into delicious meals.
all right.
What we have here is a little bit of Grace vegetable oil, and just to get things going, just a little bit. We need like a
Just enough
teaspoon, because of the corned beef that has its own grease in there, so we don't need too much.
All right.
So what we're going to be doing here, we have some onions, so we get all of this in.
It's going to smell good in a few.
Some sweet
Sweet
pepper. Yeah. You want to do the stirring?
Yeah, let me be the stirrer.
And we're not going to make that saute too much without adding
you
the
want it
corned beef.
kind of little crunchy
so
still.
we add in the corned beef, and that's a can of corned beef. And the sweet pepper and onions, it's like I said in all recipes, people could add as much as they want. If you're a lover of sweet pepper or onions, you put how much you want in there. So those are like maybe half of a small sweet pepper and a half of a small onion. What we have here also is some mushroom.
Ah.
There we go. We add that in there.
And this cooks very, very quickly.
That's right.
So
and like I said, we don't want to overcook the onions and the bell peppers. So
let me try and see if I can get everything.
Yes. What we're going to be putting in there now is a little bit of Malheur garlic powder.
Okay.
And that's we start putting some flavor to it. Get that all in there. A little bit of spice, the Malheur black pepper.
Okay.
Okay. And now for some people, because it's going to be diluted into a sauce, the corned beef would have be okay for some people for the salt.
Okay.
But because of all the other liquid that's going to go in there, we're going to put a little bit of the Malheur seasoning just to help the salt in there. All right.
And the flavor.
Yeah. There you go. So that's all our dry stuff in there. Now we're going to add some milk, and this is what make it all creamy. It's going to be a half cup of coconut milk.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. And a cup of evaporated milk. And these are all Grace product, as everybody knows that's what I use. There you go.
And you let it cook down a little bit?
Yeah, it's a real fast. There you go. Right. Now what we have here is some cornstarch.
Okay.
And now for people
That's just
habanero,
to thicken it
that's
a
just
little?
to make the sauce
Okay.
get the holes together, so it won't be that liquidy when you put it, to serve it over the noodles. And for some people that likes the hot sauce, you could also put some hot sauce in there to your taste, and that would make it even more a blend for people with that likes hot spicy stuff.
And the cilantro,
That's for garnishing.
okay, for garnishing. I'm just making sure because I put cilantro in everything.
Well, basically, if it will be in there. It doesn't have cilantro is a thing that
Doesn't need cooking.
doesn't
really.
need cooking to you eat it along with the food, and it lets the flavor is there. So now we're going to be taking it up. Like I said, this is quick and easy again. It's just so much thing to do that make it quick and easy for you to do. And this is a sauce that can be made up and store for whenever you're ready to use it. And
Just heat
the
it up.
thickness is all according to, you know, some people would like it a little bit liquid so that you have something to eat, you know, for the noodles. And with this recipe, you could also use tuna. The Lent season is on now. The fish is so expensive, you know. But don't forget that you have tuna, and that's one of the other things that you could use as substitute for your fish, you know. So you could put tuna in a sauce like this as well, and will be excellent. So I think we have our texture right there.
All right.
All right.
So we can cut it off.
And there we go.
It's done.
Another quick, easy recipe. Now I have my noodles already cooked here. And like I said, leftover noodles, and the sauce could be put up, you know, it could be made, cool down, and then store. And
Or
it's
for
something.
people who love ramen. You know,
There you go.
can put
That's
this
right.
Is a good.
Any of your favorite pasta you can use. So there we go. Spread it all over this here.
Trying not to mess up the plate too much. Let me lift it.
There we go. And if you notice, this was a quick recipe, like most of my recipes.
And it smells good.
Yes, there you go. And
Just
now,
put a little bit more on this side here.
all right, and then we top it off, and the cilantro will put some flavor right in there. And there we go. Another quick and easy meal. And like I said, you could substitute your beef, the corned beef, for tuna. For people don't like meat, don't eat meat, there you go, you have tuna as well. And it's as good. So there we go.
We can just put it out front to look at it. But Sharon, it looks amazing. And the cilantro, you're starting to smell the cilantro and everything
Like
else.
I said, you don't need to have to put the cilantro in there, but just garnish it with it, and it's as tasty as cooking inside the recipe.
And so it's a creamy,
Corned beef sauce.
all right, to be had over
Yeah, it's
pasta.
a meat sauce, and like I said, substitute with the tuna, and you have a tuna sauce, a fish sauce. And there we go, another easy one. So stick tuned to Grace and You, and there's so much going on here with all the recipes and stuff, and pretty easy for people to do. So
as you talk about experimenting, my eyes landed on the mixed vegetables. You can, for example, if you want to put in the sauce some of the mixed vegetables, drain them, and then
that's
you put them in as
so
well.
if you want to add some more veg to your sauce, and like I said, you could be creative with these meals. This is just a start for people to say, well, what about putting something else in there that you like? There you go.
So add some vegetables,
That's
some mixed
right.
vegetables, or corn, or anything like that that you like.
It's all about your taste and what blends with whatever it is that you're using. But pretty much vegetables blend with anything. So there you go. You can't go wrong.
All right. Well, thank you, Sharon. We're going to dig in during the break and get a taste. So open your eyes. We'll be right back. This has been another segment of Grace and You, Cooking with Sharon, and using, of course, Grace products. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and when we come back, it'll be for a wrap for today. Don't go anywhere. Open your eyes. We'll be back in a few.
There you go.
Grace and You Cooking Show segment was brought to you by Grace Kennedy Belize Limited, bringing good taste to life.
Looking for quick and easy baking? Try Grace Baking Powder. It comes in a convenient 10-gram packet. Grace Baking Powder. Great for my pancakes, waffles, fry jack, flour tortillas, muffins, waffles. Wow! How quick and easy. Grace Baking Powder. So convenient, easy to store. You love it. It's good enough and fresh whenever you need it. Another fine product brought to you by Grace. For recipes, go to gracerecipes.com. It's time for Grace. Grace, bringing good taste to life.